Well, all right. Welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as
Baby Thunderdome quiz. Afternoon delight, friends.
That's right. And I've got my Spice and Tea Exchange blue Hawaiian tea today because I'm thinking about Zaza Flamenca in Hawaii. So I'm making my tea because it's still chilly out there, sister. I'm saying.
Stupid.
It's a little bit crazy.
Done with it.
But we have one heck of a show for you today. We have Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. I'm laughing because I know what the road is ahead.
Also known as Baby Thunderdome.
Right, we have Winter Olympics 2026 medal results edition. So hopefully you studied up on the Winter Olympics. If not, we've got Baby Thunderdome that you can always pivot to, which that's designed for you to be able to get an answer right. We also have Meme It or Leave It. Oh, I've got two reviews memes today. You guys are going to, I think Mel's going to go out of her skin on that. Yeah. Speaking of out of her skin, we got Reddit Rundown Report. We've got a wife that...
Don't give it away.
Didn't tell her husband that she was in labor, and he's a little bit upset about it. So we're going to get into that story. Could be a little... Yeah, that's going to be one for you. And Is This News? Mel sent over 3 news stories. We are going to be the judge and the jury to let her know, is this news or nah?
Always news.
And, of course, hey, girl, hey, horoscope. So glad that you woke up for this beautiful show today. Let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. Can we get some theme music, please?
Thunderdome quiz. Na, 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 na.
Olympics. All right, this first question. Norway finished the 2026 Winter Olympics with the most gold medals ever won at a single Winter Games.
Baby Thunderdome number 1.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. First question, true or false? The Winter Olympics happen in winter.
Yes.
Awesome.
True.
Great job. Excellent. Okay.
Thank you.
Next up. Which country finished second in the overall medal standings in the 2026 Winter
I think it was the United States.
Olympics? Was it Italy? Was it the United States? Was it the Netherlands? Or was it Germany?
I think it's the United States, but I'm going Baby Thunderdome number 2.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. All right, number 2. Which color medal is first place? Is it silver, gold, or bronze?
It's gold, David.
All right. All right, next up, true or false? The host nation, Italy, set a new personal record for total medals at a Winter Olympics. True or false?
Baby Thunderdome number 3, please.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. All right, true or false? Ice hockey is played on ice. True. Okay, excellent job. All right, question number 4 is one for the books. Let's see what this one is. Which of these countries finished third in the gold medals at the Milan Cortina 2026 Olympics? Was it Germany, Netherlands, Canada, or China?
Baby Thunderdome number 4.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. Number 4. Who wins more medals? Norway or Spain?
Norway.
Okay, let's see if that... You are correct with Norway. Wonderful. Very scary. That was almost a hard one.
Did Spain even go to the Winter Olympics? What? I'm just asking for a friend.
You didn't really see much. No. Next up, true or false? Team USA won its first Olympic men's hockey gold since 1980 at the 2026 Games.
That's true.
Okay.
I did see that on the news.
Next up, how many total medals did the U.S. finish with the 2026 Winter Olympics? Was it 25? Was it 30? Was it 33 or 36?
Baby Thunderdome number 5, please.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right.
Such a Mentos vibe to that.
True or false? Figure skating is a part of the Winter Olympics.
True.
Okay, excellent job. Okay, next up, true or false? Brazil won its first ever Winter Olympic medal in 2026.
Baby Thunderdome number 6, please.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. Which sport uses skates? Is it swimming, speed skating, or snowboarding?
Speed skating.
Yes, good job.
Thanks
Okay.
so much.
Question number 8. Which sport featured Eileen Gu winning a record-setting 6th Olympic medal? Was it alpine skiing? Was it speed skating? Was it freestyle skiing half pipe? Or was it ice hockey?
It was Thunderdome, Baby Thunderdome, number 7, please.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. Number 7, true or false? All medals are at the Olympics.
True.
Correct. Good job. Wow, it's somewhat tricky. Next up, true or false? A neutral athletes team, official code AIN for individual neutral athletes,
hell
was
does that mean?
included in the official medal table.
Is that
Meaning
like man without a country?
right, unattached.
Baby Thunderdome it.
Baby
Next one down
Thunderdome
on the
quiz
list.
so you can get an answer right. Number 8. The host country in the 2026 Olympics was Italy.
True.
Correct. All right, last question. Which sport debuted at the 2026 Olympics, but not necessarily medal related? Was it A, ski mountaineering, B, snow rugby, C, ice climbing, or D, surf snow?
Isn't surf snow the same as snowboarding? I'm going to say Baby Thunderdome, please.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so you can get an answer right. True or false? A country can win more than one medal.
True.
Great job. All right.
I think I did really well.
Let's see how these go here. Okay. I need to get my answer key, don't I? Yes. Hold on a moment.
Boo, 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 boo. Ring.
All right. Answer key is in my hands. First one, you did Baby Thunderdome.
Yeah.
But what would you say in a court of law?
True.
That would have been correct. Yes. Norway finished the 2026 Olympic gold with the most gold medals ever won at a single Winter Games. Norway finished with 18 and 41 total medals, the highest gold and total at a single Winter Olympics.
Well,
Congratulations,
the
Norway.
whole country is made of ice, so they constantly have winter games.
That's perfect. Next up, what did you do?
I Baby Thunderdome everything except for one.
What would you say in a court of law?
United States.
That would have been correct. United States finished second in the medal table with 12 gold and 33 total medals. All right, next up, what did you say?
But I did Baby Thunderdome.
Okay, and the question was the host nation, Italy, set a new personal record for total medals at the
That's
Winter
false.
Olympics. You would have been wrong. It
Oh.
is true. Italy set a personal best with 30 medals at the Winter Olympics. Very nice. Interesting because it was their home country. They try harder. Next up, what would you have said?
I would have said the Netherlands.
That would have been correct. The Netherlands finished third in golds with 10 at the 2026 games. So it was which country finished third? Okay. Next up, this question was Team USA won its first Olympic ice hockey men's gold since 1980.
I
You
said
said
true. I
true.
actually answered it.
You are correct. You are
Saw it on the
correct.
news.
Excellent job. Number 6 was how many total medals did the United States finish with at the Winter Olympics? You said
Baby
Baby
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, but in a court of law,
C, 33.
you would have been correct with 33. Number 7 was Brazil won its first ever Winter Olympic medals. Was this true or false?
False.
You would have said false. You would have been wrong. Good
See,
thing
good
you did
thing.
Baby Thunderdome. That was their first Olympics. So congratulations, Brazil. Beautiful people. Very hot there. How about this one? Which sport featured Eileen Gu winning record-setting her sixth Olympic medal?
I don't really know. I'm not even going to guess.
You're not even going to
I'm going to
guess?
say speed skating.
Wrong.
Say
It
freestyle
would have-
skiing.
It would have been freestyle skiing half pipe.
Okay, good for her.
Half pipe.
You go, girl.
Congratulations. Come on, Eileen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
I swear on my knees at this moment.
Read number 9.
I mean everything. All right. A neutral athletes team was included. What would you have said?
True.
Wrong.
Good.
False. That does not happen.
You gotta have a country.
Gotta have a country. And then finally, this was which sport debuted at the 2026 Olympics? What would you have said in a court of law?
Ice climbing.
Wrong.
Ski
It would have been
mountaineering.
Yes, ski mountaineering. You're going to wear some stirrups or something. I don't know.
I got 10 right.
Oh my God! So that means
I tie with the Sheen.
you
now.
are tied with Ashim for the most
Yes.
wins
So,
on
Sheen,
the
maybe
show.
Tomorrow, I might be able to pull ahead.
So tomorrow will be a real test to your limits here. We
Thank
might.
God.
Are you really enjoying the Baby Thunderdome
Yes,
journey?
I love it.
Makes you feel better.
It makes me feel so smart.
I feel so smart when I go to Capybara.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
I will.
This guy with his tea.
I have to have my tea from Spice and Tea. Spicy has more tea for me to pick up too. I got to try the new tangerine. Did you like the movie Sister Act back in the day?
Yeah, I just don't like Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, I forgot all
But
about
I
it.
like Sister
God,
Act.
I shouldn't have walked into
I
that
liked her in
beehive.
that movie.
All right. Well, you're going to love these memes. How about that? All right. This
right.
first meme, it's a review from Rebecca O. She wrote, on this Mexican restaurant, absolutely awful tamale. It was chewy, stringy, and I couldn't even bite through it. And then
Idiot.
3 days goes by. She goes, okay, I was told I'm not supposed to eat the corn husk.
Yeah, stupid.
That just changed the whole experience. Seriously, the best thing I ever tried. OMG. Sorry, I don't know how to delete my other review. My bad.
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Rebecca, oh, stay inside. You can't.
Next up, if you don't hear from me, that means I gave you up for Lent.
Yeah. I am doing that.
Next
Done.
up, when someone says they don't like the Golden Girls, listen, you little punk.
Yeah, that's true.
God, I love the Golden Girls. I
know.
watch the Golden Girls all the time. If you ever get like your brain is fried and you just don't know what
Just
to watch,
watch it.
every time Golden
That
Girls
and
for
The
me.
Office for me.
Oh, that and
And Big Bang Theory.
designing women for me.
I love designing
I
women.
love designing women.
Sugar Bakers.
God, we had such great shows
The
back in the
Sugar
day.
Bakers.
Next up, disliking me is valid. I probably confronted you on your poor behavior while
Yeah.
everyone else just accepted it.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Welcome to Mel's Court.
Little claps there. Next up, why are threesomes only for sex? Why can't I join in a couple's argument if I want to?
Yeah. We do on the Reddit report.
Right? Next up, I can't decide if I ever want to read a book or just close and reopen Instagram over and over again for the
Yeah.
next 2 hours. I do the same thing with movies.
Yep. Same.
I put my phone in another room. I have to walk away.
Same.
Next up, hey, can I get an ETA on how this too shall pass? Like, how long is that going to take?
Yeah, really. How long is
I'm
that?
ready for this too shall pass to
Yeah.
pass. Next up, most Girl Scouts can't tell if you're using real money. Just saying.
That's terrible, but kind of funny and kind of true at the same time. That's why it's funnier.
That's why this one. Are you a beaver? Cause damn.
Stop! I love a good one-liner.
All right, the last one is another review. Currently trapped in a Chili's bathroom because they're out of toilet paper.
Yeah, worst.
I called the restaurant from the stall twice to ask them for a refill. No one has come. It's been 15 minutes. My fajitas are probably cold. And then he responds back. He realizes I was calling the wrong Chili's the entire time.
idiot.
They just came to my rescue, and I don't know how to delete reviews. Dan.
So, Dan.
Dopey Dan.
Dopey. These people, guys, this is real life.
I'm telling you, Dan, you wouldn't have this problem because Ben and Jerry's.
Why are you going to Chili's in the first place?
Right,
That was
first
your
of all,
mistake.
yeah, Ben and Jerry's, they would be on top of it.
All right, Sonnies, let's be real. Some people chase sunsets, but the rest of us, we chase scoops. And nobody serves up good vibes like Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine on St. George Street. Here's the scoop within the scoop. Their catering team is legendary. They roll up cooler first and sprinkle happiness on everything. Weddings, birthdays, block parties, you name it. They don't just serve ice cream, they serve moments you'll never forget. So grab your people, grab your spoons, and head to Ben & Jerry's St. Augustine.
Ben and Jerry's doing great things with the hot chocolate department. It's cold out, but you can get a Cherry Garcia hot chocolate. It is absolutely worth it. So special. Check them all down there at St. George Street. Okay. Now is the time of the show. The crown jewel is Addie's Reddit Rundown.
Yay! Burr, burr, burr.
Of course, the subreddit is Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
So the TLDR is Am I the asshole for not telling my husband I was in labor?
Oh, shit.
So my mother-in-law is currently going through a health scare and is being tested for cancer. She won't have her results for a week or so, but the mention of cancer, my mother-in-law has been clinging to my husband fiercely. Mel, what is this smelling like?
Keep going.
All right.
I can already tell you.
Mother-in-law and the son.
I always say it. I say it, and a lot of people say it.
A lot of people say it. She has been asking him to go over there every day for the past 3 weeks just to hang out with her because she might not have too much time left. God, have I heard this one before. She's been having him drive her to every doctor's appointment. She even jumped the gun and quit her job to sit at home and work on her health, which is fine. But what's not fine is her already asking my husband if she can borrow some money. Thankfully, he hasn't given her anything. I would know as I work our finances. Anyways, there have been multiple times in the past 3 weeks that my husband has run late for special events, work, etc., because he's over there helping his mom. And as much as I hate to admit it, it has been the cause of 3 pretty significant fights recently. His argument is that he wants to spend time with his mother because life is short, and where she may have cancer, he's not doing so well mentally with that. And I get it, but he's severely impacting me by doing so. Like, I missed an important ultrasound because mommy dearest needed him because she was having a panic attack. He did try rushing home and he got me to the appointment, but I was 15 minutes late and therefore they needed to reschedule.
Yep.
Well, yesterday, around 10 a.m., I told my husband I felt like I was going to go into labor soon. My body felt different, and there was a lot more pressure. Oh, that's the time. Look at your ankles. They're probably swollen, too. But roughly 2 hours later, his mother calls and says that she, TMI, is shitting blood and needs to be rushed to the emergency room. Instead of calling an ambulance, she called my husband. She has Medicaid, so ambulance rides aren't something that she has to pay for. He immediately rushed to her side. My water breaks at 1:36 p.m. I remain calm. I was already having an at-home birth, so the midwife was on her way. I knew everything would be okay, but I did call my husband. No answer. I then texted my husband and asked him where he was. No response. I text him again and ask him how long he will be. No response. I text a third and final time saying, I kind of need you effing at home right now. No response. I have the baby without him. I did not tell him anything about me being in labor. I have our daughter at 3:13 p.m. I text my husband a picture of her daughter with no context. He is home within a half an hour and is pissed at me for not sending him a specific text stating that my water had broken and I find out that he had been sitting in his truck in the parking lot waiting for his mother outside. So he had his phone and got my text, but he was stressing and figured out that this was just a big false alarm. I had 3 false alarms for the record. He says, I'm in the wrong. I'm choosing to ignore his anger as I have bigger things to worry about, my perfect daughter. But now that I have her, I do feel a bit of guilt. So, Sonnies, am I the asshole?
Nope.
Oh, update here. His mom is fine. It was a bleeding hemorrhoid. And she has a history of that from which my husband just told me. So she was likely fully aware of that. It was her hemorrhoid again, but caused a scene and a hemorrhoid scare or the
I don't
cancer
think
scare.
she's asshole at all. She tried to call him. She texted him. He didn't respond. My husband's like that too, so it's really annoying. You get to the point where you're like, you know what? F it. I'll just figure it out later. I'll do it by myself and I'll figure it out. Because it gets annoying when you're like, because you kind of start to feel like, well, if you're not answering, how am I supposed to depend on you? And the mother, like, She knew what she was doing the whole time. She's
so
like,
as a wife, are you asking your husband to choose between you and the mother? Like,
I think it's certain
is this-
situations.
I mean, I'm trying to think of
but-
the guy's side because he's basically in survival mode trying to figure it out. Sounds like his mom is overbearing. Just gonna say it.
Well, but yet in her story, she states they're not sure if it's cancer. It's never been confirmed.
Correct.
So
It's
therefore,
just it's her imagination.
correct. So it's not
A
been
lot of air quotes
medically-
today.
Yeah, it's not been medically confirmed. So therefore, the mother is kind of taking advantage and like preying on her son's insecurities and his what's the word?
Insecurities,
And he's scared. and-
vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that the wife, he's sitting in his truck outside the hospital with his phone in his hand, she's texting you and you don't respond, you don't even
That
acknowledge it.
to me right there was a big flag on the play. Yeah.
No. Then you know what?
So then, Mel, I need to ask you this question. It's burning inside of me. I need to ask
Yeah.
you: when someone hears the word cancer, does that automatically change the boundaries?
I think people automatically get scared.
I know. Yeah. Definitely.
know.
Yeah.
And I think it does scare people.
Mm-hmm.
But shame on the mom for putting her son in that situation to where it's like, I may have cancer and now I'm going to like stress you out.
But fear can make people act irrationally,
Correct.
and even manipulatively in this
But
case as well too.
Let's say you already effed up once, dude, by making your wife late to the ultrasound appointment, and then, she had to reschedule it.
Yeah.
So you already effed up once. So
I
you
just feel
probably
like-
should answer your messages or phone.
I feel like so much of the wrong here is being pointed at the husband and really not the mother.
100%.
It's totally
Well, it's
the
both
mother.
of them, actually.
Because when you have a parent that says, "I don't have much time left," I mean that sends you spiraling as a
but
kid, right?
I think it's both.
That's a
of
very
them.
selfish thing to say. Like, unless it's like a real, true, valid thing. But here she wasn't diagnosed with the cancer.
I think it's both of their faults. I
Mm-hmm.
do. I think the mother played it up to him, stressed him out. He didn't know what to do. He's trying to be a good son. But it's his
So then
fault too because he physically could. All you have to, it takes 2 seconds to open a text message.
True,
And
true.
you know your wife's pregnant.
Yeah.
You know she's obviously you're married, so you know she's close to giving birth.
Right.
And in that situation, I would think you would answer your phone when she's like, "I need you to effing come home."
So when does support turn into enabling then? Like, what's the boundary there? How do you know how to do this right? What would have been the right thing for him to do here?
Leave the hospital and go home with his wife.
I mean, he's got to balance both girls. He's got to balance the crazy mom
Yeah, but he
and the
also
wife.
has to be able to stand up and say, "Mom, my wife is pregnant. I have to take care of things at home." You got to stand up to your mom sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Was he emotionally frozen or was he ignoring the text? What goes on in guy brain when that
I
happens?
think he because guys don't handle that
they
stuff
just
well
say
at
like,
all.
"Oh, I'll get to it."
They shut down. Yeah, they don't know how to handle stress, so
Trust
they
me,
shut
I get
down.
it. Oh my god.
Stupid.
Yeah. So should she have explicitly said, "My water broke"?
I think maybe yes.
She did text him 3 times.
Yeah, but with them you got to be direct because he sounds like he's a gym person. That with the phone, Jim sucks with the phone. I'm sorry. I love you, babe.
I mean,
but you
but
do.
where in the country does "I need you now"? Where does that not show that? Like, that's what she said to him. "I need you
Yeah,
now."
but his guy brain doesn't realize it like that.
I need you now. Like what?
That's guy brain.
That
I
would have
can't
been
explain the
because
science.
it doesn't sound like she uses that language. I mean, she did have those 3 other scares, which he was like, "Is this Peter Wolf?" You
But
know
he
what I
didn't
mean?
even message back.
Yeah. Is labor the moment where you draw the line in this
I'd be
situation?
pissed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even send a picture of the baby. I'm telling you, I would wait till he got home and be like, "Oh, by the way, here's your kid.
Yeah.
Go have tacos."
I mean, I feel like the mother found a way to reinsert herself in
I'm
the
gonna
life.
say it again, like I always say it. There is something about mothers and sons that is very strange.
Mm-hmm.
The dynamic, I can't explain it. It's strange.
Do you, in this situation, do you think it's about the missed birth, or do you see your relationship kind of crumbling here?
No, I don't see like crumbling. I see now she realizes like, okay, well, in emergencies, I'm not texting you. That's what I would
I mean,
do.
as a wife with an ill communicator, sorry, Jim.
He is.
Sorry, but what hurts more, that he wasn't there or that he doesn't respond?
I think that doesn't respond.
Yeah.
Both, actually.
Like if he could have shot a text and be like, "Hey, I'm at the ER with mom. She's had a bloody stool or whatever it's called," and then she could have been like, "Well, my water just broke, so you need to choose which one you want to go to."
I mean, just answer the effing phone.
I mean,
That's why-
does guilt enter the room at all here? Like, wouldn't you feel guilty?
No, because he's going to feel guilty enough, so let him eat himself alive.
How do you rebuild trust?
Oh.
Apologies, I think, need to be had on both sides.
I mean, maybe you get a special phone, like a jitterbug phone.
I
that
hate
you
the
can
fact
only
that the
call.
wife needs to apologize, but I
She
hear
doesn't
you.
need to apologize.
Well, you were in a little bit right in the beginning.
I don't think
you were
she
like
needs-
it's both of their faults because she didn't say their water broke.
Well, maybe apologize like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't send her a direct text message. That's
Yeah,
the only thing.
or a picture of my Pikachu showing the crowning.
That's the-
right? Is that
that
how
is the
obvious you need
only-
things to be?
Yes, because obviously she knows her husband. She should know, like, you got to send direct text. However, I've sent direct text and Jim still doesn't answer. So I think that would be the only thing she needed to apologize for. But the rest, I don't think she needs to apologize for anything else.
So, what is the rule in marriage? Like,
Oh, I
do
don't know
you
if there are rules.
do you choose the spouse first, or is it situational?
I don't think there's a way in any marriage to predict different situational things that happen. They're all different and they all require unique
Unique.
wrap up.
You're
to
being
the
real kind with
situation.
you're being real kind with unique.
A
I get
unique
you.
wrap up to each situation
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they all present their own
I mean,
obstacles.
It is a hot topic. It really truly is on like how you support aging parents without sacrificing your own growing families. Like, where is that balance? I'm going to keep driving that question to you. Like, how do you find that?
I think it's different for everybody. It's like, for instance, my mom, when she got sick, she got out of the hospital and she lived with Jim and I until she was healthy enough to drive her car. And, you know, it is what it is, but there were still boundaries there. I was like, when she would, okay, Mom, I got to go and do work because I was working from home at the time. Okay, I
Yeah.
got to go do work now. I'll be back in a little bit to check on you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when she started fighting with the physical therapist about walking, that's when I was like, all right.
Yeah, now I need to get back in.
I'm
Yeah.
in, I'm good. But
So it's almost like a dance. You just have to learn
you
how to
do.
like get in, and then you
But you
got to
also
get out.
have to tell people, like, okay, I'm done. Like, this is what it is. And you have to speak up.
Now, listen, we come from some serious Catholic guilt families over here, right? How do you know loyalty when life pulls you in other directions? My mother would, Susan, I got to put you a little bit under a bus here. Sorry, honey. But she would make me feel totally guilty. Like I didn't prioritize my own mother that gave me life to be able to get married. Like that's how deep we go in the Hartzell family, okay? But I'm just saying, like, where is the difference between compassion and codependency?
That's a very fine line. That's the same fine line as unconditional love does not equal unconditional tolerance.
That's true.
It's the same line.
That is true. Yeah.
It's true, man.
So you need to
I
set
don't
boundaries
know.
before you set this move. Like, I feel like this couple, she knew that she was going to be, you know, the baby was going to popping out and she, you know, the midwife and everything. They had this big plan, but I think the wild card of the mother wasn't a part of the plan, but
No.
they should have created something. Like
Well, maybe when it started, they should have factored her into the plan. Like,
Yeah.
hey, if I'm days away from giving labor and something happens, you're going to need to call an ambulance.
yeah, you need to decide between
And
a bloody
you know
stool
what?
or
Wait
your
a minute.
child,
I
right?
wonder if there's other siblings.
That's a really good question. That is a good question.
Because there should be other siblings that can help. Mm-hmm. So why are you only calling the one? Sounds
Yeah.
like my brother-in-law's mom.
I mean, can stress execute bad decisions? Of course.
Yeah.
And so I think that he was completely stressed. I mean, I know Guy Brain, he's really, truly in
They can only, when they get
a
stressed,
world.
it's one
Oh,
lane.
it's shut down, which is hence the text messages. He probably looked at those text messages like, I can't handle this right now.
Yep.
I just can't because I'm dealing with crybaby mom with the anal problems.
Yeah.
And yeah, God sakes. Good
Listen,
Lord.
I'm telling you.
I'm interested, guys. What are you saying
Are
in
there
comments
any,
right now?
Are there any updates?
No updates. So
it.
this is a fresher, a newer Reddit, but I definitely have an alarm set in case I can report back on it. But
It's a good one.
yeah, that was a good one. Interesting
I don't really think
conversation.
she's the asshole, though.
I really, really think talking about supporting aging parents is a topic.
But you can also
People can barely afford care
Yeah,
nowadays.
But you know what?
So
You can still
what do you do?
You can still support your elderly parents, but you can still have boundaries in place. Like, this is my space. You have to respect X, Y, and Z.
I know,
And-
and it's interesting. Susan, I'm sorry. Maybe
God,
hopefully she's not watching the show
He's
today.
dragging you.
But I'm just saying,
Be
like,
nice.
but there also has to be a level of respect coming from the parent too.
I was just about to say that too. The parent has
Sorry.
to understand the boundaries.
The truth of the matter is, I really don't personally get that respect. I don't because I am still always her baby in her eyes. I
you're
am
the
her kid.
son.
I am her kid.
So David has a sister, Shannon. It's just the two of them.
Right.
A boy and a girl.
right.
It's
Complete
the mother,
different,
It's
yeah.
two different relationships, and I'm telling you, it's the mother-son thing.
My
Not that it's
sister-
bad. It's just a very different dynamic.
I am in awe of my sister Shannon. My sister
I love her.
is incredible because she really does know how to balance without, losing control of what she's growing with her
Yeah.
family with Scott. So she really does get that. Me, I'm a sucker. Like, oh my God, if my mom has a paper cut, I'm flying up. I got to fix it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm so worried.
telling you,
my
it's-
mom's saying bullshit. I don't fly up.
the mother-son dynamic of a relationship is very different than a mother-daughter.
I mean, what is it? Oedipus complex
I don't know
or
how to
something, right?
explain it. It's
It was like
different.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
that's a great hot topic. I'm glad we got to have that chat, but let's go to Panache and see what's up with those babies.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
I keep dancing on my own. All right, let's get
Listen.
into Is This News?
Yes.
Sunny's Melt sent over 3 incredible news stories, according to her, and we're going to be the judge and the jury to let her know how incredible they really are. All right, this first one. Bald and the Beautiful.
Oh.
Mr. Worldwide goes
I love this.
goes full chrome dome. Sonnies, you need to prepare your scalp. Mr. Worldwide himself, a.k.a. Pitbull. Oh, one of the best
I
concerts.
love Pitbull.
One of the best concerts I ever went to.
I love him.
He had a surprise performance at the amphitheater, and it was like a blitz to get tickets.
He dances like nobody's
Girl,
business.
he lit up
Mr.
that
Worldwide.
stage. He was one of the best
I like
performers of all
him.
time. You've got to go see Pitbull if you have a chance. Is attempting to break up Guinness Book of World Records with the largest gathering of people wearing bald caps at one of his concerts. Yes, thousands of fake bald heads in one place on purpose. They started this because the fans started showing up dressed like him. Suits, aviators, shiny
Yeah.
dome heads. And instead of being weirded out, he said, let's
I got an
escalate.
idea.
Yeah. So now at his massive Hyde Park show, he wants everyone to throw on a bald cap and make history. We have inflation, we have global tension, but we also have 20,000 people willing to turn into Mr. 305 for an evening. And honestly, that rage, pretty impressive.
Guys, this is an official Guinness Book of World Record attempt. It's not just vibes. There are judges, rules, and verifications. It highlights how fan culture has evolved. Fans aren't just singing along anymore. They're becoming part of the spectacle.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, I thought this was amazing because an artist embracing parody and turning it into participation is actually kind of genius. In this day and age, everyone's getting canceled left and right. There's so much hate. There's divide. There's separation. He's like, you know what? You're dressing up as me? Bald heads unite. Let's do it. I think this is great.
You're saying the premise of this story is
Yes.
unity
Yes.
and justice for all.
Yeah, and I think it shows like he's able to have a little bit of fun with it. And this world is so serious and hateful.
Is this brilliant branding in your mind?
175% it is.
It's very ridiculous.
Everybody come look like me.
At one point, does a fan moment become actual cultural news
This one.
because of the world record?
Yes.
All right, what's your final verdict? You think this is
News.
news?
Shut up, David. This is news. Do you hear him say it?
Oh yeah, that deep, definitely.
This is news.
All right, Sonnies, I'm saying not news. What are you saying in comments? I love Mr. 305, but I
news.
also got to think of Hard News Addie, who would definitely say not news. Hard News Addie doesn't like any news stories. All right, this next one. 30 fatal seconds and a can of cola. Remember Michael Jackson, the Pepsi commercial?
Yeah, this is why I brought this up because I talked about it the other day.
Revisiting the infamous 1984 Pepsi commercial accident where Michael Jackson's hair caught on fire during filming. That moment. The one where pyrotechnics went rogue and the sparks hit too soon, and the King of Pop literally became a human firework for about 30 catastrophic seconds. Now, here's the twist. This new special says it wasn't hair product. It was stage hesitation. It was straight up pyrotechnic malfunction. Translation, not vanity, no ego, and not too much hairspray. Just bad timing and a flame that showed up uninvited. And according to the documentary, those 30 seconds may have shaped decades of Michael Jackson's physical pain and dependency on prescription medication. So here the question now becomes, is this old news reheated, or is this rewriting a chapter in pop culture history?
Because now that they're looking back into it, they're saying the pain that he was caused from being caught on fire caused him to have like the fentanyl and the exposure to those types of medications.
No.
Stop it. So if myths about blame are being corrected, that matters. In a single accident that changed the trajectory of a global icon's health, that's also very significant.
True.
New footage and testimony reframes public memory, and that's cultural accountability. It's how a one split-second moment in a soda commercial possibly altered the life of one of the most famous entertainers in history, and that's not just tabloid fluff.
I mean, honestly, it was Pepsi Pop to literal pop. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, you're so bad.
it was something, though, back in the day with this whole
I
thing.
think this is news because
That's how he got addicted to the drugs.
Yeah, you can say coulda, woulda, shoulda, or maybe it's
Propofol, right?
Yeah, and,
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
So
but
I
yeah.
just think yes. I think if that didn't happen, maybe his exposure.
Well, what
to
did
certain
you
drugs-
think growing up? Did you think it was the hair product?
Yeah. That's what we were all told.
That's what we were all told.
It
Yeah.
was a pyrotechnic fail.
So it is kind of rewriting history.
I think it's news.
And I almost think it is a public PSA about prescription drugs and the addiction crisis,
Yep.
because if the King of Pop can fall into that dark hole, anybody can, honestly. And it's definitely something that is a very scary thing. So I think I'm going to give this a chance. I'm going to give this
think it's
newsworthy.
news.
I think I really want to see the documentary. So that was a great plug
Yeah.
for that. So yeah, I'm
True
going to say
story.
newsworthy. Okay.
It's news. All
Okay.
right, here we go.
You sent this one over too. Beer pong.
Yeah.
But make it surgical. All right,
Okay.
brace yourself. This is one of those for the record books. A 19-year-old gentleman went from Cheers to charted in the hospital charts after a night of beer pong turned into a literal medical emergency. What started out as a casual game ended with him in the hospital complaining of severe throat pain, trouble swallowing, and even trouble breathing. And doctors discovered the culprit: a bottle cap lodged in his throat that somehow ended up down the hatch during the game. He needed surgery to remove it and get his airway cleared. That's right, beer pong meet operating room. That's just an ouch on this story. Let's hit the table, but not the body. It's bizarre, it's wild, it's newsworthy-ish maybe because it's surprisingly real. I want to hear what you have to say about this.
All right, so doctors had to use a special procedure called a rigid and esophageal
Esophagus.
scopy.
Okay, endoscopy.
No,
I don't even know where you are. Oh,
Right here.
rigid. Okay. Rigid.
Esophagy.
Esophagy.
Esophagy. ESOPHAGOSCOPY.
Let's do it. Esophagoscopy. Esophagoscopy.
Very cool. Something about
Got
the
it.
esophagus. To safely
Esophagoscopy.
remove the foreign object from his throat. So that's serious high-tech medical stuff
We
right there.
can't even say it.
Yeah. So alcohol and impulse increases your risk. Situations involving drinking games can impair
Stupid.
reflexes.
We know that.
Yes. So it might sound hilarious, but surgeons see this type of thing more than you'd think. I'm sure they see a lot more than this.
How did the bottle cap get in there? I mean, they're not
If
even
it is
using
a-
bottle caps.
And when you play beer pong,
You
first of all, it's a
put the
cup.
ball, you put the dink in the
A cup
thing.
or a can. You don't.
No, it's always a cup. Don't give me can. I don't ever heard about playing with a can.
But so were they using beer bottles and he didn't take the cap off? He just stupid.
This is really dumb.
But why I chose this as news is because it's showing people's stupidity is causing these medical procedures that cost millions of thousands of dollars to do.
These are dumb injuries. The injury is waiting to happen. So stupid.
If he would have waited longer, would it have come out?
What do you think? He was just gonna like go caca and it was
That's what
it was
I'm
gonna
saying.
come right out? Ugh.
And you waited how many days? Like, I think it's news because it shows how stupid the world is.
I am not giving this child any kind of
No?
attention. Is not news for me. Sonny's,
Fine.
what do you think? This dopey child story.
Fine.
Let's go to bin 39.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
All right, we are back to the show, and let's get into Hey Girl Hey horoscopes. We have the 1979 horrible horoscopes, of course, on deck. Today we have Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Ooh, Cancer. Moonlit matriarch. Softness with steel underneath is your vibe. Try some silk blouses and some heirloom jewelry. Cosmic commanders, feel deeply, react slowly. A power ring reminds you of who exactly you are. Wear it on your pointer finger. Your 1979 horrible horoscope, Cancer. You're not protecting your peace. You are building an emotional bunker and wondering why no one visits. Prediction. You will replay a single sentence someone said 3 days ago and assign it meaning it never had.
True.
Then punish them for it. Ridiculous. Get a life. Ugh.
That's true.
Stop weaponizing your silence. If you have something to say it before it curdles. Brutal truth. You don't drown because of the ocean. You drown because you refuse to swim toward the light. Help yourself.
Yeah.
Your final warning is if you keep testing people to see who notices you're hurting, you may pass the test and still end up alone. A reminder to clean behind your ears. P.U.
What?
I don't know. The stars don't lie. All right. The sun in heels for Leo. Command presence without begging for applause. Try a dramatic monochrome outfit sometime this week. Celebrate someone else, but loudly. And try some statement earrings as your power accessory. Leo, 1979 horrible horoscope. Who do we know?
Jim.
Right. All right. Oh my God. Shut up. Try it for a week. Lord have mercy. You are not the sun. You are not a spotlight plugged into other people's for approval. Prediction. You will interrupt someone's vulnerable moment to make it about your resilient story. Again. Shut the front door. Action steps. Sit in the background and do not perform. It feels unbearable. Explore why and then try again. The brutal truth is if your confidence collapses the second no one is watching, it was never confidence at all. It was hunger and vanity on your breath, and it stunk like a skunk.
You know what's funny? Jim's a Leo, but he's like so not what a typical Leo is.
I know, that is true. We
It's
have to
so
see what
weird.
his rising sun or the moon
Yeah,
sign
whatever
is.
those people say.
Leos, if you keep needing the room to revolve around you, one day it will rotate without you, leaving you stuck in your own saturated solitude.
True.
All right, Virgo, the architect of order, precision without paralysis, minimal lines, immaculate tailoring on all of your outfits this week. You might want to try a sharp watch as your power accessory for some good luck. But now it's time for your horrible horoscopes from 1979. Let's face facts. You're a snob.
Oh.
And you know it. And the stars
God.
even known it since 1979. You don't notice everything. You catalog weakness and pretend it's helpful. You will offer unsolicited advice disguised as concern. Then act shocked when somebody pulls away. You blame your father's upbringing again for your actions. Let someone fail without hovering over you, control freak face. Don't draft a better plan for their life. Try your own. You criticize others so that you don't have to sit with your own unfinished parts. Polish your panties, Pauline, and put
God.
some passion in your petunias. Your final warning is if every room feels inefficient, it might be not the room, it might be you draining the air out of it with your pollutant ass mouth.
Oh my God.
Woo, they got back to being real sassy.
Yeah, I love it.
God bless.
I
Well,
love it.
Sonnies, that is a wrap on this Tits Out Tuesday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
Oh, we survived.
yes, we did. Woo, almost lost the mic. But we will be back 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
That'll be exciting, of
Wednesday
course.
with Renee.
We have Wednesday with Renee. We love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, showing up, and showing out. Hit that share button, babes.
Bye, friends.
Bye, Sonnies.